What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. Today we are checking out the Lamborghini Huracan Evo from Elite Tuners. We are going to do a stage 6 maxed out shift and tune, stage 5 shift and tune, live racing setup, and a review on the car as well. Alright, so once you have this car 100% maxed out, all the stage 6 parts and all of the fusions installed, put your nitrous all the way to the right, final drive 2.26, and tire pressure on 8 psi, and that gives us a 6.966 on the dyno time. To drive this car when it's 100% maxed out, let go of the gas right around number 1, try and get pretty close to a perfect start. As soon as the car launches, second in nitrous, and all the shifts right before the red line, just like this. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth, 6th, 7th, and that's all she wrote. And huge shout out to YouTuber Nitro for CSR. I really appreciate access to this account so I can teach people about the cars and show people how to drive them and all the good stuff. So thank you, Nitro. And there we ran a 6.980, which is not a bad time at all. You might get down to the 6.8s if you're really lucky. And an alternate tune for this would be moving the transmission slider back to around 2.0. I see some people are doing that, but I'm getting faster times with it where it was a second ago. But you can try both and see what happens. I do notice some people are getting faster times with it on 2.0, but you know, I like the other one better. Now we're going to fit this car back to stage 5 parts only and do a stage 5 shift and tune. When you have this car on all of the stage 5 parts, put your nitrous all the way to the right, final drive 2.18, tire pressure 8 psi, and that will give us an 8.465 on the dyno time. We're just going to go ahead and drive the car the exact same way, so let go of the gas right about number 1. As soon as it launches, second in nitrous, all the shifts right before the red line, just like this. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, and that's pretty much all she wrote right there. We don't have to go into seventh, just let it run out in 6th. And let's see what we got. That should be a pretty decent run right there. And the game is giving us a 8.368, which is not too bad, honestly. So that actually beat the dyno time by a little bit there, which is really cool. Now I'm going to set this car up for live racing. If you add a stage 6 body and a stage 6 transmission and tune it to the fastest 0.2 of a second, the car will run a little bit better than this, but I'm going to show you one with no stage 6 parts because I know a lot of people don't get any stage 6. But if you have those 2 stage 6 parts, put the body and transmission on there, and yeah, you'll have a good live racing setup. Alright, so for the live racing setup, you want to fit your engine back to stock, fit your turbo back to stock, fit your intake back to stock, put your nitrous on stage 2, body on 5, tires on 3, transmission on stage 5. So put your nitrous all the way to the right, final drive 2.0, tire pressure 8 psi, and that puts us right at 10.4. So if we're trying to live race this car, we want to run it at 10.4. We don't want to go faster because then the game will put us down in the 10.2 lobby, and this car probably won't win at 10.2. But as long as you can keep it in the 10.4 lobby, it should do pretty decent at live racing. And sometimes these low performance point high Evo setups are also really good for beating the dyno time. So let's give her a run and see what she does. To drive this car for the live racing setup, we're basically going to do the same thing. Let go of the gas right about number 1. Like as soon or shortly after it launches, second in nitrous, all the rest of the shifts right before the red line. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous. Here comes third gear. Here comes fourth gear. And here comes fifth gear. But we're not going to shift into fifth. We can just go ahead and let this run out. Now you might even be able to retune this to make it run a little bit better in the live racing lobbies, but this is just a very basic setup that should do very good, and it's going to really run very close to the dyno time. Sometimes you're going to get 10.3s, sometimes you're going to get in the 10.4s, but this should do pretty good at live racing. If you find that it's not, then maybe try and tune it up to like 10.6 by moving the transmission slider. There's 10 point something, 10.3. You know, you can just play around with it. 10.348. So you don't necessarily, you know, that's really weird. It stays around the 10.4s. There we have a 10.6-ish, right? If you go up to there, that's about a 10.6. But every 0.2 of a second is a new lobby. So 10.0, 10.2, 10.4, 10.6, you know, 11.0, 11.2, 11.4. That's pretty much how it works. So you always want to tune to the fastest 0.2 of a second for these low performance point high Evo live racing setups. So if you don't like this particular tune, you can play with the transmission slider and tune it to another 0.2 of a second, if that makes any sense. I don't know, but let's go ahead and do a review on this car. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do our review on this thing, and this is actually a really nice Elite Tuners car. I do like it a lot. It's decently fast. You can live race it. It's got a lot going for it. So you can expect to run in the 6.8s or 6.9s on your average run when it's maxed out. It's going to do about 370 some miles per hour. The acceleration is great. 0 to 60 in around 0.6. 0 to 100 in around 0.9. So this is a very, very, very good car in a lot of ways. It does seem like it's going to do pretty good at live racing. Now I can't take this account into live racing to test it, but it does seem like this car is going to be a great live racer. So bottom line is, this is another really cool Elite Tuners car. In my opinion, this one should be worth upgrading. There's a lot of great Elite Tuners cars. That's one thing I love about Elite Tuners, is most of the cars, not all of them, there are some crappy ones, but a lot of the Elite Tuners cars are actually really good cars, and this one fits into that category. So I really do like this car. Definitely worth upgrading. Definitely worth putting some parts into. I do like it. I would say the Silvia's probably a little bit better. The Corvette's probably a little bit better. I still love the Super GR, but you know what? This is a nice Elite Tuners car, and that's pretty much the deal right there. So thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate each and every one of you a lot. Thank you for watching my videos and hanging out with me on the live streams and all that good stuff. Huge shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for the extra support. It really helps this channel keep running and bringing you videos just like this. If you check out the pinned comment or the video's description, you'll see my affiliate links where you can get some really amazing stuff, from lighting, cameras, microphones, stuff for your kitchen, stuff to make your room look cool, and all kinds of amazing stuff. And if you enjoyed this video, maybe watch one of these other videos that are just about to pop up on the screen here in just a second. Thank you so much for watching. You guys and gals are amazing. Lightning out. Have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time. See ya.